You know when you feel paint and it's just like glass. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, welcome back. So we're now on to the final part of the process. So we've already cleaned the car, we've cleaned every inch of the car, but the paint's still dirty. That might sound mental to those of you that don't know about detailing, but the pores of the paint still have contaminants in them. So first of all, to be able to apply any form of sealant or wax or anything like that, we need to now decontaminate that paint. We're going to need to remove any iron deposits, any tar. We're going to have to be able to extract any contaminants out. And I'm going to go through the products I'm going to be using to both decontaminate the paint but also protect the car and the paint and the glass. And on the left hand side we've got some decontamination products that I like and that I use. So I have Iron X from CarPro. That's great for just spraying on the paint and getting the iron to come out of that paintwork. Tar remover, I usually use Geon tar, which is over here, but I've run out. And this stuff's great for making it bleed off the paint. I've run out of that, so we'll have to use this tar remover. We've also obviously got a clay bar. That is quite a long process, but should get the paint feeling very smooth indeed and ready for any sealants. For maybe some, because I don't have a huge amount in there, I'm prepared very well. I've also got a clay mitt. I need to get that shit off of it, but the mitt is designed to make light work of claying large areas of the car. And then we move on to the protectant sides. So first of all, if I was doing this in a quick way and I was just maintaining the car normally, I would use carbon collective hybrid coating. You just spray it on the paint and it will instantly give you a nice protective layer before you dry the car. So the car's wet, you spray this on, you spray it off very quickly, and it gives the paint an instant beading. It lasts for a week or two. So when we've finished, and maybe you've already done this on a maintenance wash, but in this instance, because I've just bought the car, I want to go all out on it. So I'm going to maybe clean the glass if it needs it on the outside, just to give a good finish. I'm going to metal polish with a cloth the exhaust tips, get them looking shiny as hell. I'm going to apply Geon tyre to the tyres themselves to give them a nice satin OEM look, tyre shine, to make them look really nice. I'm trying a new product here from Maguire's called Perfect Clarity Glass Sealant, because I want the glass to bead up for me. So I'm going to be trying that. And then for the paint, I use SOFT99 FUSSO, which is a synthetic sealant. It's one of my favourite sealant products. In fact, if I show you, I've used a lot of this. I've used a lot of it. Bloody brilliant stuff. So I've also ordered, just for this video, I've ordered some wax applicator pads because I don't have any of those. And this is my drawer, and this is how I organise all of my cloths and utensils, and so that you've got dirty and clean stuff and stuff for applying and removing stuff. I'd recommend anyone to organise their stuff. And then finally for Geon tyre, as I was saying, I use this Maguire's, that's a bad bit of filming, I use this little sponge they do to apply it to the tyres. I find it's quite good. Probably a little unnecessary. You could probably use something like a cut up kitchen sponge, to be honest. So that's the product side of it. That's the products that I'll be using for this particular process. Doesn't mean they're the only products to use though. So you could use a wide variety of products that do a very similar thing from other brands. The bottom line is, as long as you're going through this process of trying to clean the car in a safe way, decontaminate it. I mean, I'm not going to be going into a technical approach of how to do this with in a safe way, because there's other people out there like Ammo, like Detailer, Forensic Detailing, like White Details, many other people out there who do a great job of showing you how to detail as a guide. This isn't so much for a guide, more as something to watch as a process. All right. It's worth noting as well for the clay bar process, you need to lubricate the paint as much as possible and only do small areas of the body at the time. I actually just use the wash mitt with suds and water to give that lubrication. I don't personally believe in clay bar lubricants. I think they're a rip-off. So just use that. It's always worked for me. As long as you keep it lovely and lubricated and wet, you'll be just fine. So before we start any clay bar, we're going to spray Iron X all over the paint, make all the iron fallout deposits drip out the paint, then go over it with the tar, so we'll have a nice smooth finish before we start claying. And the reason we do that is so that we don't drag any other contaminants across the paint and mar it and therefore scratch it. Enjoy the time lapse. Okay, next step, we've completely doused the car on the iron fallout stuff. We've jetted it all off. We're now going to go around and find some little bits of tar, use the tar cleaner and rub it off, get rid of it, and then start the clay bar process. About 5 hours in now, I am absolutely knackered. I really need some food. So what I'm going to do is quickly show you the car now I've finished the decontamination stages. I've spent ages clay bar in the car and all that sort of stuff. Didn't film all of it, to be honest, but I got through it. I'm looking forward to the next bit where I seal the car, the paint and the glass. Okay, so I'm now on to the final bit of my detail where I'm going to be protecting the paint, protecting the windows, sealing it, finishing touches. So the car's been sat out here drying for a few hours. I went away, had some food. I was so knackered. I went and had some food, had a shower, chilled out. Now I'm ready to go again. So I'm going to be sealing the paint in this instalment with SOFT99 FUSSO. It's a paint sealant, a little bit like a wax. It's a synthetic wax. Used it for ages, and I love the way that it behaves in terms of how long it protects the paint, its beading, that type of thing. I'm going to be then protecting the glass with something I haven't used before, which is a bit dodgy, and that's going to be Perfect Clarity glass sealant here from Maguire's. See what that's like. I'm used to using G-Technic Q2. Thought I'd try something different because I went into Halfords and went, oh shoot, what could I get? That was there. Let's try it out. Finally then, Geon tyre. Not really a sealant, but it just helps the tyres look a little nicer as a finishing touch. And then just the final finishing touch will then be metal polish on the exhaust tips. So I hope you enjoyed this instalment. And I hope you've enjoyed these detailing videos. I've been trying my best to put as much effort into these as I can with the equipment I have, which isn't that great. Please do let me know what your thoughts are of the videos in the comments. Give us likes, subscribe if you want to. Only do it if you really feel like you want to and you want to continue seeing these videos. Really appreciate any support. So let's get on with it. Right, so I've picked up, I want to start on the glass first. Got perfect clarity glass sealant. Let's see how we use this shit. I'm assuming I'm going to have to clean the window first. Lift here. Ooh, that's very cool. Instructions. Thoroughly clean windows before application. Use Maguire's perfect clarity glass polishing compound. Nope. I'm alright, thanks. Apply glass sealant to grey applicator pad. Overlapping strokes. Allow it to dry 5 to 10 minutes. Mist some water onto a microfiber towel, then wipe off the excess. Nice. Alright. Looks like I need to give the windows a quick clean then. Put them in glass cleaning dirty. You can see why a lot of people call me a kid. I can't even get into that. Oh. Oh, for fuck's sake. We've sealed all the windows, and I have to say I'm really impressed with that Maguire's product. We're going to move on to the bodywork now. Just to take back a step with the glass, I really liked the product because it was so easy to take off and it feels so slick now. I'm looking forward to seeing its water behaviour and beading to see how good it really is and see how it acts with the wipers and things like that. I'll report back and let you know what I think. But I'm going to move on to the paint now. Open this bad boy. Yeah. Right. I need an applicator and a bit of water. So dampen your applicator just a little bit damp. Okay, I don't know how to do a little bit, so now I need to wring it out. Right. So this is just a little bit damp. Okay, a little bit more out of there. The tip with this, oh God, is light coats. So the lighter the coat, the better, because trust me, it's a pain in the ass to get off this stuff. That's the biggest problem with it. Right, I'm going to start on the roof. These applicators make your life so much easier with this sort of stuff as well. Just try and be as even as you can. So you want to let that sit on the paint for, blimey, let it sit on the paint for 5-10 minutes or so, not too long, otherwise, as I said, it's very difficult to get off. So cue a time lapse where I take it off. So we can see the gloss levels and how clear the paint is now. I haven't even polished it, like I haven't got any scratches out or anything because the paint's already really good condition. But you can just see how deep it is now under these lights. And I'm really looking forward to seeing the whole car. I'm mainly looking forward to seeing all the beading, as sad as that is. You know when you feel paint and it's just like glass. So the final piece of the puzzle is to coat the tyres before we do some polish on the exhaust tips there. So I'm using Geon tyre with this little sponge. Be liberal with that. Start at the bottom. You don't want to overwhelm this, so you really don't want to sling up the car. And just a little bit more so I can go on the rims. Just little things that make all the difference. I want to say a massive thank you to those of you that have watched the videos and this video. Hopefully you enjoyed the process, and see you next time.